Hey everyone, what is going on? So I have another showcase for you today in the Open Master League, and this trainer is at a lower rank. I guess that's because they haven't played as much as some of the rest of us, because if you've been playing, even if you haven't been doing well, you'd still reach rank 20, and that's totally fair, right? Some of us like to take our time, some of us, like myself, like to dive right into it. But either way, the team is going to be Shiny Mewtwo, Shiny Kyogre, so a PK, as well as an Apex Lugia. So it's a Shadow Lugia, but it's an Apex variant. It has Aeroblast Plus, but that Plus doesn't do anything. It acts the same as Aeroblast. It doesn't do any more damage outside of raids. It does do more damage in raids. But let's go ahead and dive right into the battles. This PK is going to go ahead and charge up, maybe throw in a Surf, or are we going to see a Thunder? No, the opponent's just going to forfeit there. Okay, can't withstand the power of a PK, right? That's for sure a good game. Moving on, we do have Mewtwo into Sylveon, so we do have another Charm user. Okay, I mean, Mewtwo is so powerful. It just hits like an absolute truck. It is really frail, but at level 50, I mean, it can take some pretty decent hits. But, I mean, the attack damage is just absolutely insane from Mewtwo. So Mewtwo will go ahead and go for this Side Strike right now into the Sylveon. So much damage. Because of the low rank, some of these Pokemon might not be level 50. They might be level 45. They might even be level 40. It doesn't really matter. I'm not paying attention to the CPs, but I'm just saying. Ooh, okay, so Dragonite coming in. You do not have the Blizzard, which is unfortunate. But the Thunder is neutral. Can you reach the Thunder? Yeah, looks like you can reach the Thunder. Actually going to overflow, maybe baiting the Blizzard. But this Kyogre is going to go ahead and go for the Thunder right now. Able to get that shield. So, yep, baiting. I do like that. Which one is going to come in? Is it going to be that Lugia? It is going to be that Lugia. I love the Apex variants. I would like more Apex variants, to be honest. I just like how they look, to be honest. I really do. Again, they just act like shadows. They're the same thing, but still, they look really cool. So this Lugia is definitely going to go ahead and go for the farm down. No doubt about it. Lugia is going to go ahead and invest the shield. Going to be a Dragon Claw. Totally fine. Groudon cannot do anything to Lugia. I mean, yeah, the Fire Punch will do more to the Shadow one than the regular one, but it's still not doing much. Not even gonna find out because that Aeroblast is one shot. Lugia just sweeping up the whole team. You'll love to see it. Good game. Lugia is probably one of the. It is one of the best. It might even be the best in Master. I love using Lugia. I've climbed quite a bit with it. Okay, so going up against an opposing Lugia. Generally, this is not good because you don't have Shadow Ball, but the opponent, I guess, doesn't either because they're throwing immediately. Again, this is a low rank, but generally speaking, even if you don't have the Shadow Ball, you do want to charge up to it to maybe force a shield from the opponent. But that's fine. The opponent is actually going to catch on Melmetal, so that's actually a pretty good catch. This is a Side Strike. We're going to see a switch. I mean, you do have Focus Blast, but the Melmetal will get to an attack. Just going to go ahead and go for another Side Strike. I mean, I guess it's doing a decent amount of damage. Yeah, I mean, one more probably would KO, if not come very close to KOing. Melmetal will be able to throw an attack. Maybe you switch after this. No, they're going to be able to farm down, okay. Bringing in the Kyogre. You could take this. Just going to go ahead and do it and go for the farm down. Let's see if this is a superpower. No, just going to be a Rock Slide. Makes sense. Going to be able to farm down. Yeah, going to be able to farm down before the Melmetal gets to another attack. Wait, what was that? I think I saw Gyarados. Was that Gyarados? I think it is Gyarados. It is. Okay, so the Waterfalls and Surf Attack's not doing much, which is unfortunate. Thunder would be good, but I'm just going to go ahead and go for another Surf just to get off damage onto this Kyogre, or onto the Gyarados, excuse me. Gyarados is going to go ahead and empty its energy, which is good, and then you could bring in Lugia and maybe go for the Dragon Tail down. That actually doesn't KO. So let's see. You should be able to farm down. I mean, Apex Lugia, or not Apex, I guess, Shadow Lugia in general. Because if you use the Shadow Lugia, it acts the same as the Apex one, right? As I mentioned earlier, the Aeroblast Plus is not doing any more damage. So, I mean, outside of raids, it does do more, as I mentioned earlier in the video, right? But either way, this Lugia will go ahead and shield. It is a Side Strike. That is resisted, but still. Gonna go ahead and go for this Sky Attack right now into the Mewtwo. Mewtwo is really frail. Gonna go ahead and respect that damage. Lugia still has a shield it could chill behind. Gonna go ahead and use that shield right now. This is going to be a Side Strike. Yep. Gonna go ahead and throw the Sky Attack. Lugia can take a Side Strike, right? I mean, there's no way it can't take it. So do they make it? They actually don't even make it. So, yeah, but there's no way Lugia wouldn't be able to take that. Good game. Moving on, Mewtwo. Ooh, another Charm user, Togekiss. Togetic is having that community day soon. Okay, just gonna go ahead and stay in here for right now. Gonna go ahead and go for the Side Strike. That Trump does sneak in. A little bit unfortunate, but that is okay. So Side Strike is gonna go ahead and pick up the shield. Another Side Strike coming out. You love to see it. So this Side Strike probably will connect. No, the opponent gonna commit on this Togekiss. I would say at this point, okay, gonna go ahead and invest the shield. I guess. I mean, you do make it as long as they don't boost. Even if they boosted, you probably make it. Gonna go ahead and throw the Side Strike. You don't make it to an additional one, but at least you get the damage off. Oh, you still win Switch. Wow. For some reason, I thought that Togekiss would KO. Maybe it's not level 50. I thought that Togekiss would barely survive, but I guess not. Anyway, that you couldn't ask for much better, right? So Kyogre is gonna go ahead and take this attack. Gonna be a Meteor Mash. Gonna be able to resist that just fine. Okay, gonna go ahead and go for this attack right now. This Surf attack into the Metagross. That will not KO, but you can Surf down. Oh, Waterfall down, excuse me. This Meteor Mash is gonna get the Kyogre low. It probably doesn't KO it. Oh, never mind, it does KO. Okay, but Lugia with a shield. I don't know what's in the back. Does it matter? Oh, well, yeah, this is gonna be definitely a win. Okay, I guess if it was... No, if it was Dialga Arrow... Well... Even if it was Dialga, Aeroblast would do so much damage, right? They go for the Earth Power. Maybe they have Sand too. Maybe it's single move. Who knows? But either way, Lugia is going to be able to get to that Aeroblast Plus, and this is going to be able to KO. And that is going to be a good game. Very well played to both trainers. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. We got the Shiny Mewtwo into another Togekiss. Okay, we've seen this match play out before, right? No problemo. Going to keep on farming up. Okay, gonna go ahead and throw. Pretty good timing there. Yep, I like it. So gonna go ahead and go for this attack right now. That will pick up the shield. Able to get off another one. Let's see if the Togekiss is going to commit both shields, or if they'll let this go. They do let it go. Able to get it off. This KOs. If they shield, I would be fine with losing Switch here. Let's see if the opponent shields. The opponent does shield. And the Togekiss will be able to farm down. Okay, but you still got 2 shields, so I think it's worth it. Ancient Power, probably. But even though you are weak to it, you can still take it. The Dragon Tail's double resisted, which means you get more farm. But let's see what comes in. Whatever comes in is going to eat an Aeroblast. An Aeroblast is easily going to KO this. This is a Side Strike. I wouldn't shield it. Not going to go ahead and shield it. So yeah, I mean... An Aeroblast from a Shadow Lugia? Come on, it's got a KO. You know it's got a KO. Going for this Aeroblast right now. It's got a KO a Mewtwo. It has to. There we go. Easy. Okay, Melmetal coming in. This is going to be a good win. You still have 2 shields. Actually going for an Aeroblast as well, funny enough. I'm going to be able to get it because the opponent is continuing to overfarm. So you're going to be able to land this Aeroblast. That does a lot of damage for being resisted. And now Kyogre can Waterfall down or get to a Surf. Doesn't even have to shield. You could shield, but it looks like this is going to be a 2-shield flex. But the Hyper Beam coming out! Still not enough to KO. Now the Kyogre is going to go ahead and go for this attack. Holy cow, Melmetal Hyper Beam. That's what I'm talking about. You'll love to see it. Good game. Nice spice pick from the opponent. Very cool there. Moving on, we have Mewtwo into... Ooh, Groudon, okay. Groudon. Okay, let's see. You probably go for... This is a Fire Punch. You probably go for Side Strike here, but maybe charge up for the Focus Blast. Focus Blast might knock out, but... yeah, gonna go ahead and go... This Side Strike is a safer play, I would say. Because if they shield it, obviously you'll want the Focus Blast shielded. They do shield it, so that was a good shield. This is another Fire Punch. Mewtwo is just going to allow it to go through. No problem at all. Are you going for the Focus Blast here? No, going for the Side Strike. Okay, yeah, the Side Strike KO. I wonder if the Side Strike KOs. No, it doesn't yet. So, Focus Blast would have KO'd there, but Focus Blast, I guess, is overkill. So I'm gonna go ahead. Although you wouldn't have had to shield this, but still, you're gonna come away with some energy. I think it's worth it. What's coming in? I'm gonna go ahead and go for this Side Strike right now. Totally worth it. This Side Strike is going to do so much damage. Mewtwo goes down, but not before landing that Side Strike. Lugia is gonna be able to farm down. You absolutely love to see it. This is actually, I think this is just an Aqua Tail, but even if it's a crunch, it is an Aqua Tail. Neutral, but still, Lugia able to tank it really well. Oh my gosh, it's a Sceptile in the Master League. That is so cool to see. Huge props to the opponent for that. But Lugia not going to have an issue here. Dragon Clover, that's fine. Lugia is going to be able to go for this Sky Attack. It is super effective. You do have a weak Pokemon in the back to Sceptile, but it doesn't really matter. The opponent lets it go. Good game, well played. Moving on, Mewtwo into Sylveon. So yet another Charm user in the lead. Okay. Okay, totally fine. Going to go ahead and farm up a lot of energy. Going for this Psy Strike right now. The Psy Strike is coming out hot. Not going to hit because it is going to get the shield. A lot of trainers love shielding up that Mewtwo. So another Psy Strike coming out. That will connect, and that will do a lot of damage. One more? No, not one more. Unless if you shield, Mewtwo is going to go ahead and respect this attack. Whatever it is, it's going to KO. Dazzling... Oh, was that a Draining Kiss? Or Dazzling Gleam? I missed it. But whatever it was, it would have KO'd. Mewtwo is going to go ahead and go for this attack. Psy Strike will pick up the knockout, able to take switch. Out comes Garchomp. You have the Lugia or the Kyogre. Okay, Kyogre's fine as well. I was just thinking Lugia because, well, if they have Earth power... I guess Lugia is doing better in that regard. Plus, they're doing super effective damage. But at the same time, if they have Dialga in the back, I guess you would prefer Lugia because these moves are resisted. We'll see what happens. Outrage. Okay, so they do have Outrage. That will KO. Oh, man. Would have liked to have the Kyogre on this Melmetal, but that's okay. Gonna go ahead and take this attack. Yeah, I mean, you would need to get to... What? Because... Oh, they actually superpower. Hold up. Hold up. Are they single moved? Oh, they must be single moved. Now the Lugia is going to win. Because they must be single moved. Because if they're not throwing Rock Slide, even double Iron Bash, if you have it, you would go for, right? I mean, they still have a Pokemon in the back. They could reset. But again, lower ranks, so it is a possibility and a very good possibility that it is double or single moved. I would bet money on it. But that is okay. So Lugia is definitely going to be able to win this matchup now. I guess that's why you don't back out, right? So yeah, I mean, they're maxed out debuffed at this point in time. You could just safely throw the Sky Attack, and that will be enough to KO, and now throw another Sky Attack. Wow. I thought that was going to be a loss. If they had Rock Slide, yeah, the opponent would have won that. But good game, well played. Going to be able to take that one. Moving on, Mewtwo into Tyranitar. Not good. Not good. It does have Smackdown, which is okay, because the Focus Blast will be enough to KO. The Psy Strike is double resisted. Gonna go ahead and shield this. Crunch will KO the Mewtwo. It is Crunch. Do you bait? No, gonna go ahead and go straight for it. You do have the Kyogre in the back, which will do well. Oh my gosh, they don't even shield. They call the Psy Strike. I don't know. Salaman's coming in. We're talking about some spicy stuff here. Again, lower ranks, but you love to see it. Gonna go ahead and go for this Psy Strike right now. That will pick up the shield. Oh, can't get off another one. That's a little bit unfortunate. But Lugia with the super effective Dragon Tail attacks. Salamence is gonna be able to go for an attack right now. It's gonna be an Outrage. So much damage. Ooh, a Charm use is gonna be God of War, but this Kyogre looking really good. Gonna go ahead and go for the Surf right now. Should be enough to pick up the knockout, unless if the God of War does decide to commit that shield, and the God of War does commit the shield, so the PK can farm down, right? I would say so. The Kyogre is gonna go ahead and be hit with this. Actually, just gonna let it go. So because of that, they can't farm down, but that's fine because Lugia is gonna take this win anyway. And you still have a shield, right? Gonna go ahead and go for the Sky Attack. I don't know the counts. I don't even know the move on Salamence. So, but either way, good game. Well played. Able to take that one. We are moving on. Mewtwo into Dragonite. So we do have a Dragonite lead. Okay. The Dragon Breath damage is so oppressive. It's crazy, right? Also, let me know. I'm curious. Are you playing the Spring Cup or are you playing the Open Master League? I've been playing the Spring Cup since it began. I might go back to Open Master League because I have been enjoying it. But we'll see. I've been enjoying the Spring Cup as well. So we'll see what I decide to do. Psy Strike going to connect, doing so much damage. Going to go ahead and go for another one. This is going to be enough to KO or pick up a shield from the Dragonite. And it will KO. So the opponent letting it go. Tyranitar, that's a bite. Tyranitar, you have a Kyogre. Out comes Garchomp. The super effective Dragon Tail damage. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful. You love the alignment, right? Especially, you don't really want the Lugia on that bite Tyranitar. Right? So, they go for Sand Tomb. Even if this is an Outrage, I would let it go. Yeah, just going to let it go. Let's see what it is. It's another Sand Tomb. Even if it was an Outrage again, that's totally fine. What's going on? Is it lag or is the opponent? I think they might be waiting. The Lugia, the trainer might be waiting because they don't want to give a lot of farm to that Tyranitar. That looks like it might be the case. No, I guess it was lag. Because all of a sudden, Kyogre jumps in. Okay, never mind. I guess it was lag. What happened to the Lugia? Okay, it was lag. It was lag. That's unfortunate. But luckily, I think the Kyogre can still win. At this point, I don't know if I would throw Surf attacks because they have shields. I would just go for the farm down. Unless we can get to 2 more, you have to shield. That is really unfortunate because you would have been able to get off an Arrow Blast against the Tyranitar. Oh, you lose. That lag cost the game. That lag cost you the game. That is really, really, really unfortunate. You hate to see it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Mewtwo into Metagross. At least he has the Focus Blast. Although Meteor Mash is going to be enough to KO, so Mewtwo is going to go ahead and shield it. And obviously it is going to be a Meteor Mash. Going straight for the Focus Blast. They probably shield. They probably think maybe a Shadow Ball. They do shield it, but still pretty good Focus Blast there. Unfortunately, another attack coming in from this Mewtwo. I wonder if the Mewtwo baits now. I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, yeah, going straight for the Focus Blast, and then you switch out after this. You don't want to be farmed down. They probably, yeah, they do shield. No, staying in. Okay, they do throw. I think I don't know if the Metagross could have gotten the farm down. It would have been close, maybe. But either way, Metagross is going to be able to knock out, and now out comes Kyogre. Are we going to see a farm down? Probably not. Oh, well, we'll see. So an attack coming in. Yeah, Medium Man. That's resistant, but it still does a lot. Yeah, we're not going to see a farm down because the Metagross probably could have gotten to another attack. So the Shiny Kyogre is going to go ahead and go for this attack right now. That will be enough to KO. And out comes Mamoswine. Let's go. Mamoswine is weak to Surf and Waterfall, so this should KO. Easy KO. No, it doesn't. One more Waterfall. What's in the back? Garchomp. Oh, you love to see it. Wow, this is going to be a good win here. So Kyogre is going to go ahead and go for the Surf attack. And then switching into the Apex Lugia. And Lugia, even if this is an outrage, it doesn't KO. So at the end of the day, it does not matter. It is actually an outrage. It does do a lot to a Lugia, but it doesn't matter. Lugia going to be able to get to this Sky Attack. You absolutely love to see it. The Sky Attack is going to be enough to knock out, and that's going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers and a great submission. Thank you so much for sharing your battle experiences with us, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.